Hi, I'm Jed Morse, Chief Curator of the Nasher Sculpture Center and Curator of the Sarah Z exhibition. Behind me is one of the installations that Sarah Z made for the exhibition here at the Nasher, and it's titled Cave Painting. The visitor is confronted with this extraordinary collage of imagery that includes broad landscape scenes, sunsets over water, and incredible details of hands playing with clear material or some of her previous paintings interspersed within these kind of broader landscape scenes. And in the midst of it are fragments of a photograph of the Nasher Sculpture Center garden itself. And so as you see cave painting, you are seeing images of the garden, which is actually just beyond that work of art. So you're having the mediated experience of the garden through the fragments of imagery of it before you walk out into the garden itself. The largest installation that Sarah Z made for the Nasher Sculpture Center is one titled Slow Dance. There are over 722 individual hand-torn pieces of paper on two planes that occupy the space. And it changes immediately one's experience of the space. Just having those very sheer planes of lightweight, everyday, ephemeral material that run from the ceiling all the way down to the floor in a gentle curve. And then with the addition of the projections, it also animates the space and makes it incredibly dynamic. The images not only take over those two planes that face each other, and they move oftentimes from one down to the floor over to the other. They may flow down each plane and meet together on the floor. They cast shadows behind them so that even the space behind those planes is animated with changing shadows. There's this incredible sense of both the ephemerality of the imagery that we're submerged in, and also the incredible tactility that those images have. The way that they occupy the space makes the images real. They have a presence. We engage with them physically as well as visually. And to underline the physicality of the image and the physicality of the experience of it, Sarah also anchors all of those strings with little objects that are used in her studio or she has collected from outside, like little river rocks. And those real things bring us back to the here and now. They bring us back to the realm of the physical, even as we are completely transported by the incredible images that are dancing in the gallery. The work Love Song downstairs at the Nasher Sculpture Center is essentially an image-generating sculpture. And this is the way that Sarah talked about the work. The sculpture in the middle of it seems to be a tree, but the tree is made out of tripods and armature wire, the materials that a sculptor would use to create the structure of a sculpture. And then in the midst of that armature are turntable with a number of projectors stacked on top of it that then create all of the imagery that swirls around the room. And those projectors then catch the branches of that tree and create shadows of the tree on the walls of the room and on the images that are moving about it. She wanted visitors to feel as if they were being submerged within a pool of imagery